Bold, breaking boundaries and making a fashion statement is Troy Molaiwa's modus operandi. The fashion designer, stylist, and creative director of the brand Helen of Troy has captured the attention of the fashion industry with his latest lookbook featuring 9 stellar pieces.
There is that one spark, which is a lot of color, bright, bold, and fabulous designs. We have not seen that in quite a while. The title, The Woman in Me, embodies 3 very important women in my life, which is my 2 sisters and, of course, my mom. I grew up in quite a very feminine environment where I got to understand style and got to understand, the beauty of a woman. So the title, The Woman in Me, is basically me pouring out my heart in specific fashion pieces with specific silhouettes and specific designs that represent the love that I have for the women that are deep in my heart. That's the women in me. So that is exactly where the concept and the inspiration came from for the line. I experienced, or rather enjoyed quite a lot in the 9 years. And all of this has come in the 9th year. So I then decided, let me just do it now. If it's not now, it could never happen. Life is too short. I think post-pandemic, we have seen a lot of people drop. We've seen a lot of creatives pass away. And in my 9 years, I just reflected back and said, the time is now. You never know. This could be, God forbid, my last year alive. So I just said, let me rather do it now. And make sure that I give my best and give my all, so that when 10 years comes, it's then a bigger and better project. The fashion industry is forever evolving and very competitive. There's always somebody younger than you that is coming in with fresher ideas, that's coming in with a better spark. I think more than anything, for someone that is in the fashion industry, it is important to just keep going, keep consistent at what you do, but also evolve. I always say I'm a lifetime student to fashion, so this means I'm able to now, study trends not only locally but internationally, be able to see what is going to come to South Africa and what is not in South Africa. So I think more than anything is being able to identify the gap and filling the gap. It hasn't been the easiest of journeys. I think with my starting off my brand, I genuinely didn't know exactly what it is that I wanted to do, but it took quite a while. It took, like I said, that it took a lot of studying, a lot of getting to know exactly what it is that is missing in the market at the moment, or rather in the fashion space. And I realized that there is a lot that we are missing.
Starting out as a stylist, he never imagined that he could transition into a career as a respected artist and designer. His collection showcases daring designs that push boundaries and challenge traditional norms in the fashion world. Each dress in the lookbook represents his unique vision and passion for creativity, solidifying his place as a rising star in the industry.
I basically started, before designing, I started as a stylist. And in my beginning, the journey had always just been, I would go around, source clothes from other designers, source clothes from stores, so that I'm able to now meet my clients' expectations. Then in the long run, fast forward to now, I started then designing my own clothes. I realized that there was then a gap in my own market, or in my own business, where I didn't want to now run around the entire country anymore. I didn't want to be pestering this one, pestering that one, because quite frankly, it is difficult, to go and try to negotiate and try to just say, okay, cool, can I borrow this garment for this shoot? I wanted to create then an environment and a space where I am able to have full creative freedom with my own designs and with my own garments. I started in 2015, and where I started was I was on a set for a TV show. It so happened that a director on the set saw me and was just like, hey, we're kind of looking for a stylist for this specific segment. Are you able to do it for us? At that time, it was not even in my mind. I remember just going and did the insert. And when the insert came out on TV, the title was stylist. And now everyone is now calling me a stylist. So then I just had to run with it and just become, a stylist from then. I've always loved fashion. I think fashion has always been in my DNA. I was born into an environment where my mom was a seamstress and she sewed a lot and she crocheted a lot. I wasn't really clever enough to have seen all of that, but I hear a lot about it when she speaks, and she's like, oh, I used to really like sewing and crocheting and the fashion industry. So I think it has always been in my DNA. I found it from her, and growing up, it just followed me.
His journey is a testament to his talent and dedication to his craft. With this latest collection, he has proven that with hard work and perseverance, one can achieve their dreams and make a name for themselves in the competitive world of fashion.
My highlights are quite a lot, but I can pinpoint the significant ones that really remain very dear to my heart. The first one would be a music video that I did. It was the first breakthrough that I had in the industry. That was a music video I did for, back then, La Sauce and Amanda Black. It was called I Do. And it was featuring Bontle Modiselle and Pretty Ugly, and they were posing to get married on the music video. It went viral. It launched, I think, everybody's career that was in that music video, because at that time, that was the height of entertainment, that was the height of fashion.